Discover the true essence of leadership with The Servant, a simple story about the true essence of leadership by James C. Hunter. This powerful book will transform how you think about leading others. In 7 engaging chapters, Hunter reveals the secrets of servant leadership, a style that focuses on putting others first. Through the story of John Daly, a businessman struggling with his career and personal life, Hunter shows that real leadership is about serving, not commanding. This isn't just another theory-heavy book. It's a practical guide filled with actionable advice. You'll learn how to lead with empathy, respect, and a genuine concern for the growth and well-being of your team. Whether you're an experienced leader or just starting out, this summary on The Servant provides timeless lessons that will help you become the kind of leader people admire and want to follow. The clear insights and real-life examples make it easy to apply these principles in your own life. To discover how to inspire and motivate your team, build strong relationships, and achieve lasting success through service, ring a bell, click the like buttons, and subscribe to the book Ginger today and unlock the true essence of leadership. Don't miss out on this opportunity to change your leadership style. In Chapter 1 of The Servant by James C. Hunter, titled The Definition, we meet John Daly, a successful businessman who feels his life is spiraling out of control. His work, marriage, and relationship with his children are all suffering. In a desperate bid for answers, John attends a week-long leadership retreat at a monastery. Here, he meets a group of people from various walks of life and begins to learn about a different approach to leadership. The key lesson from this chapter is the concept of servant leadership. Unlike traditional leadership, which focuses on power and control, servant leadership is about putting others first. It's about serving rather than being served. This approach promotes a positive and effective environment where leaders earn respect and loyalty through their actions. From Chapter 1, we learn that true leadership is not about having power over others, but about earning their trust and respect by serving their needs. Chapter 2, titled The Old Paradigm, talks about traditional leadership styles that focus on power and control. Leaders are seen as bosses who command and expect obedience without question. This approach can create fear and resentment among team members, leading to a toxic work environment. Hunter introduces the idea that real leaders serve their teams. This means listening, empathizing, and supporting others to achieve their best. The chapter also highlights the difference between power and authority. Power is about forcing people to do things, while authority is about earning respect and inspiring others to follow willingly. We learn from Chapter 2 that the old paradigm of leadership, centered on power and control, is outdated and ineffective. True leadership involves serving others and creating a positive, supportive environment. In Chapter 3, titled The Model, the story continues with John at the monastery retreat, where he learns about the servant leadership model. Simeon, a wise monk, introduces a powerful concept. Leadership is built on love and service. This might sound surprising, but it's all about how we can truly inspire and lead others. The chapter explains the leadership pyramid, which is visualized as an upside-down pyramid. At the top are the leaders, and at the bottom are those being served. This model flips the traditional power structure. At the core of servant leadership is love, specifically agape love, which means selfless, sacrificial love. It's about putting others' needs before your own. The 4 pillars of servant leadership are respect, responsibility, caring, and integrity. These principles guide leaders in earning authority through service and sacrifice rather than exerting power. Chapter 3 teaches us that leadership is not about power, but about serving and caring for others, earning their trust and respect through our actions. Chapter 4 of The Servant by James Hunter is titled The Verb. This chapter focuses on the action-oriented aspect of servant leadership. Leadership is not just a position or a title, but an active and continuous process. It's about what we do and how we behave towards others, emphasizing that true leadership requires constant effort and intentional actions. The main lessons from this chapter include the idea that leadership is a verb, meaning it's about doing. Servant leadership involves actively listening, empathizing, and committing to the growth and well-being of team members. Trust is built through consistent actions over time, and effective communication involves both speaking and listening. Chapter 4 teaches us that leadership is all about action. It's about constantly working to serve and uplift others, building trust and fostering a positive environment. Chapter 5, titled The Environment, highlights the importance of creating a positive work environment. It's about creating a space where people feel safe, valued, and motivated to do their best. As leaders, it's our job to cultivate this environment. Safety and trust are foundational. When people feel safe, they're more likely to take risks and be creative. Showing consistency and integrity in our actions builds this trust. Respect and value are also crucial. We can show respect by listening to our team members, acknowledging their contributions, and treating them with kindness. A supportive environment provides tools and opportunities for growth, and positive reinforcement boosts morale and motivation. Chapter 5 teaches us that creating a positive environment is key to effective leadership. By building trust, showing respect, offering support, and providing positive reinforcement, we can help our team members thrive. Chapter 6, titled The Choice, focuses on the decisions we make as leaders and how these choices define our leadership style and effectiveness. Leadership is about choosing to serve others, not just holding a position of power. Hunter emphasizes that good leadership requires intentional actions. We must consciously decide to act in ways that benefit our team and promote a positive environment. Taking responsibility for our actions is crucial, as is being consistent in our choices and actions. Consistency builds trust with our team, and when we consistently choose to act with integrity and empathy, we earn their respect and loyalty. From Chapter 6, we learn that leadership is a deliberate choice. It's about consciously deciding to serve others, act with intention, take responsibility, and be consistent. In Chapter 7, the final chapter titled The Payoff, we see the culmination of John's journey into understanding servant leadership. After spending time at the retreat and learning from Simeon, John begins to see positive changes in his life and work. He realizes that by putting others first and serving their needs, he not only becomes a better leader, but also experiences personal growth and fulfillment. The key lessons from this chapter include the transformative power of servant leadership. Focusing on serving others creates a positive environment that encourages growth, trust, and loyalty. Personal fulfillment comes from helping others succeed, bringing joy and contentment. Lastly, servant leadership leads to sustainable success, building a strong foundation for long-term achievements. Chapter 7 teaches us that the real payoff of servant leadership is not just in achieving business goals, but in the profound impact it has on our lives and the lives of those we lead. By serving others, we grow as individuals and create environments where everyone can thrive. In conclusion, the servant teaches us that true leadership is about serving others. By putting the needs of our team first and helping them grow, we not only become better leaders, but also find fulfillment in our work. Let's remember to lead with empathy, respect, and a commitment to serving others. Together, we can create positive change in our workplaces and communities. We've come to the end of this summary. Thank you for staying till the end. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Book Ginger.